Maybe that kid should have given Thor a heads up before hitting that golf ball. Mac and cheese? Good. Ice cream? Good. But together? Oh, and Post-its. They're great for reminding us to buy milk or maybe call the doctor or whatever. They're even better as uplifting artwork. Let's take a look on the bright side. Hello, my friends, and welcome to The Bright Side. I'm your host, Bob Herzog. Now, we've talked about this in previous episodes. I know by the time you get here each week, you've seen some of the things we're going to talk about. But sometimes we need to see these things again, dig a little bit deeper. And so with that, I say 1.21 gigawatts! According to Dr. Emmett Brown, that is the type of power that can be harnessed from a bolt of lightning. What did I say? A bolt of lightning. Unfortunately, you never know when or where one's ever going to strike. Now, had some teens in Texas known what was going to happen recently, maybe they would have channeled that energy into the flux capacitor in the back of a DeLorean and gone back in time when they hit 88 miles per hour. But they didn't know, and so it was just terrifying. And a golf ball got good and zapped. John Paul Barajas has more.
It's like, what are the odds for a small ball to get struck by lightning?
The golf swing and golf ball gone viral. A one more swing before we go has now turned into a moment a group of teens and their little brother will never forget, and it was all caught on camera.
All right, let me hit this last shot, and I told her to record it, and then I swung it, and the next thing you know, the lightning's coming out of the sky, hitting the ball.
And the initial shock, pun intended, Tomas Gomez and his friends had no idea what they caught on video. They were more concerned about trying to get to safety after the lightning bolt boomed just feet away from their bay at Topgolf at the rim.
Right after the lightning hit, the whole place shook, the lights were flickering, the computers reset and everything.
It could have hit me, it could have hit her, it could have hit any of us. It was actually pretty scary after I was thinking about it for a while.
Not to mention, Tomas was holding essentially a lightning rod and a golf club in his follow-through swing. But as their nerves settled, they went back to watch. The teens say they record everything for the memories. These just a few more clips from that fun-turned-frightful May Friday night before they took to one that's gotten attention worldwide, from Daily Mail, Barstool, to ESPN UK.
Trying to flip the camera, because my fingers are wet from the rain, and then flipped it. Got it, and now we're blown up. Yeah, like the ball.
Just like the ball.
The group all smiles now, and Tomas swears if it wasn't for the lightning, the ball was going over the fence.
Get your shoulders loose, you know. You're just looking at the ball. You go back, and boom, and it's gone.
Or get struck by lightning.
Yeah, and get struck by lightning.
Definitely better to get blown up on the internet and the web and whatnot than blown up by a bolt of lightning. Wow. But hypothetically, if that crew had gone back in time, one possible stop to consider, sometime in 1996. See, then they could have purchased Super Mario 64 and not opened it. That would pay off. Hear about this? Not so much Smash Brothers as smashing records. This sealed copy of Super Mario 64 from 1996 sold at auction for more than $1.5 million. That's the most expensive video game ever purchased. Super Mario 64 was the first Mario game to feature 3D gameplay, and there are fewer than 5 of them in mint condition. Heritage Auction in Dallas won't say who bought it. I sort of hope it was Bowser and that he's just looking to do something sinister with it. Now, I've played a lot of Mario games in my day. I've also eaten a lot of mac and cheese, a lot of ice cream. I'm a lover of lactose. However, even with that in mind, I don't know how excited I am about this. Kraft unveiled a limited edition macaroni and cheese flavored ice cream. Kraft partnered with Brooklyn-based Van Leeuwen Ice Cream to produce this crazy concoction. It boasts no artificial flavors, preservatives, or dyes. And apparently, there were a lot of people who were excited about it because the $12 a pint mashup sold out online in like an hour after first crashing the website when sales started. I guess you can maybe still find some in Van Leeuwen stores here and there, but tough to track down. If you try it, please let me know. Some of you were grossed out by that, I can tell. So let's move on to something else. Let's crank that flux capacitor back up and go back to 1996 again. Blue skidoo, weekend too. It's been 25 years since everyone's favorite mystery-solving dog, Blue, premiered on Nick Jr., and now he's skidooing to the big screen. By the way, I did kick that monitor behind me. Nickelodeon says the movie is in celebration of the big anniversary year. I hope I didn't break that monitor. We already got one out. Anyway, the flick will follow the current host of the show, Josh, as he and Blue travel to New York City to audition for a Broadway musical. Production will start in the next few months. Not clear, however, when the movie will be released. It's like animated K9 meets Waiting for Guffman. We're going to Broadway, y'all. No, but it is exciting to see people follow their dreams, be they toward the stage or towards service. A few months ago, we first told you about a woman who had become a police academy's oldest graduate. Well, now she's got a job. Here's my friend Alexa Helwig with a Bright Side update.
Jenny Sena is no stranger to wearing a uniform.
I joined the Army. I enlisted first, then I applied for West Point and got in.
After serving in the military, she landed in Cincinnati and spent 30 years working a corporate job. At 58 years old, Jenny had one more career to check off her list.
I just always wanted to be in law enforcement. I just wanted to do something where I could serve the public.
In January, she became the Great Oaks Police Academy's oldest graduate. She was instantly ready to join a force, but there were some limitations.
There are police departments that are statutory municipalities, and their age limit's 35. So there were some, including my own hometown, Wyoming, is one that the age limit's 35.
North College Hill Police Chief Ryan Schrand met Jenny and could sense her ambition.
Well, I don't look at the age, I look at what the person can do, and the desire in her is definitely there, and we're excited to see what she can do.
For the first time in 30 years, Jenny's back in a uniform and officially Officer Sena. She's one of 5 women now working for the department. Chief Schrand is excited to see a change of culture in law enforcement.
Women are 50% anymore of the workforce in general, and so we're seeing those numbers transpose over into law enforcement side, where almost 50% of the applicants that I'm getting anymore are female.
North College Hill was Jenny's top choice. She says the department feels like a family and is ready for this next adventure.
Honestly, I felt like a 20-year-old when I, coming into my first job. That's how I felt. It's so different, so new. Although it's like the military, it's not like anything else I've ever done in my life.
In North College Hill, Alexa Helwig, Local 12 News.
Love that. Officer Sena will work her way through training over the next 6 months. And if by some odd chance Officer Sena's story doesn't already have you all pumped up, this fellow you're about to meet should be able to finish getting you amped. An Iowa man with Down syndrome is inspiring others to stick to their workout routines.
Does that make you feel good?
Yep.
You like to feel like that?
Uh-huh. Yeah. The Red Hawk.
Like the Red Hawk.
The Red Hawk. That was 31-year-old Nevin Smith and his mom, Laurie. 5 years ago, Nevin told his mom he wanted to try CrossFit, and ever since, he has never missed a workout. He recently finished 3rd in the U.S. and 5th in the world in the adaptive division of the CrossFit Open. Nevin's mom wrote this heartfelt letter to the National CrossFit Federation about how CrossFit has changed her son's life.
His cognitive skills have improved. His ability to listen, oh, I'm going to cry, and follow instructions. His confidence has gotten so much better in all areas of his life. It's obvious he has found a community that welcomes him, includes him, accepts him where he is, and encourages him to keep growing. He belongs.
How special is that? And at the end of a big workout, Nevin is famous for those bear hugs. Love that. Love a big bear hug. And we've got time for one more now. One more to inspire. Postit Notes. Simple enough little scraps of paper, right? Well, it turns out that they can do a lot more than just remind us of this and that. For a 5-year-old boy with cancer, they're a spirit-boosting art show. He and his family got creative on his hospital window, and then, as Alan Shope reports, the Arkansas boys started getting a kind of art show in return from the building across the way.
We called him our what?
Mystery friends.
Mystery friends.
We say, who do you think is over there?
5-year-old Myers fighting a brain tumor, spending more than 6 weeks total at Children's Mercy Hospital. His family started making Post-it notes into art on his window. Then one day, they appeared on a window at a different hospital across the street.
Oh, your mystery friends changed the window again.
On the Truman side,
just doing something fun.
Staff noticed the work, so they started returning the favor.
There are children over there, and I don't know what they're going through, and if I can make them smile just a little bit, that's all that matters.
So with Meyer on the 8th floor at Children's Mercy Hospital and the nurses on the 8th floor at Truman, it became a frequent Post-it note art show.
Every morning he would hop out of bed. As soon as somebody was switching, he knew.
For weeks, the two sides exchanging pictures and messages.
Other patients on the floor that enjoyed them as well.
Artwork making one little boy smile through a situation where it can be hard to find one.
I'd love to say that he is cancer-free, and I hope I can be able to say that soon.
Meyer's family checking out of Children's Mercy and getting to meet the TMC staff that matched them Post-it for Post-it. But Meyer leaving one final note, see you later. Thanks.
Right now, Meyer and his family are heading home to Arkansas, and they are waiting to hear back about those final scans, and we hope it is amazing news. I hope you've enjoyed some of the amazing news we got to share with you today. Make sure and share this video around, because maybe someone you know needs to take a look on the bright side.